Hi everyone, it's Suvarov again, and it will be a quick talk while I'm moving back to my alliance. Oh god, I'm more than 66% of the might of the alliance. Okay, so we will go back home. So I want to join MSFT. Okay, this is not working. Oh, yeah, it's working. So basically, I went to this alliance to help a guy. A guy who has been very nice, very kind to me since the beginning of the kingdom. Every day, when he sees me on the chat, he would give me a like, then send me a message in private to say, "Hello, how are you?" And I liked it. And so today, when he asked for my help, I decided to move and give him a hand. It's in the last video that I call Mercenary Life. And in this video, I stopped an attack against his alliance and ended up making some talks with the attackers. And now they are becoming friends. But what I wanted to show you is basically that just through respect, things will go so smooth. And I will show you some examples. Here, Destin is from the Turk Alliance. If you have seen my video about the kill event days the other day, you've seen that I went pretty hard on his alliance, killed many of their troops, and especially went on this guy. Okay, I captured him, so I had him in my prison, and the next day I got this message. I'll let you read. Okay. No insult, nothing, no ranting, just you fought very well yesterday, your soldiers are very good. And that's it. And to be honest, that's what I want to see after I attack someone. Not a message of hate, because it's just a game and it's a war game, okay? You are supposed to be attacked, okay? When you join such a game, any kind of war game, in war game there is war, and you will be attacked. You will be wrecked by people that are much larger than you, because just they can and they want it, okay? They don't even need a good reason to attack you. They just need to want kills or need resources. Either of them. There are players who will just attack you for kills, even outside of the kill event day. Okay? So keep that in mind. But it's a wrong thing to rant and to insult them, because if you lost troops, and when I mean lost, I mean killed troops, or if you lost resources, and I mean they attacked your castle and they actually took resources from you, then I'm sorry to tell you that, but you are the one doing things wrong, okay? Not the guy who attacked you, not the guy who killed your troops and took your resources. You are the one who play it wrong, because in this game it's so easy to protect your resources and your troops that if you are losing either one of them, you are doing it wrong. I made a video about it, you can check it if you want. But do not insult players because they attack you for the sole reason that you didn't do what it needed to be done to protect your own turf. Okay, this is very important because um, for players like me, um, on kill event days, for example, or on big events, you can attack lots of people, can fight a lot, etc. Sometimes you will, like today, move to another alliance to help them because you like the people, because you are having fun on the global chat, things like that, you know. And then you get tons of hate messages. I've been called a dog, beep, 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 beep. Then a toot. Okay, we understand what this means. Basically, lots of different insults. And you know, it's really not nice. Because when you see Suvarov and you see a nice castle looking like a circus, behind it there is still a human being playing the account. And it's true on every account in the game, okay? There is a human being who will receive your messages and will be insulted at some point and will be like, hey guy, I did nothing wrong. I attacked you because, well, I could and you didn't protect yourself. That's a war game, so, you know. And we get a lot of those messages, and at one moment, it's not very good for you, you know, for your mental, for your mental health. It's not very good to be insulted every day. Having people who will just tell you, "Oh, congrats, you did fought well yesterday. Thank you, mate. Thank you." And so let's check out a bit of what happened then with this guy, Destan. So basically, he said that I fought well, that my soldiers are very good. And so yeah, you guys fought well as well. Okay, we are two alliances that has an history together that's a bit messy. But we can see your Valor, you can see ours, and we can discuss together, okay? And when I say you guys fought well, congratulations, I really meant it, okay? It's not just to say, oh, thank you, you too. No, they did fought well. They didn't stand a chance, okay? We were much bigger than them. I could kill them all by myself, and we were 10 people like that, something like that. Just having fun, destroying their troops, burning the castle, and they were playing with, you know, with their towers and things like that to try to kill as many of our troops as possible. And yeah, they did it right. They did it the right way. So when I say you guys fought well, I really meant it. On a tactical point of view, they did the right thing. Especially Destan is one of the guys who really did the right thing by, for example, putting all towers on the right side so they could fire at our troops. Then putting his own troops outside of his turf and in the field, so you could attack them, and then you would move quickly back into the turf, but bring you in the range of his towers. You know, okay. So just to say that when I said this, it was not just an answer like that to try to be like the nice guy. No, I really meant it. And then, yeah, can you release me? Can you, so for his prisoner? Yeah, obviously, you are respecting me. You are not coming and ranting, insulting or anything. Obviously, I will give you your leader back, okay? So I gave him his leader when I came back from work. And then basically we started discussing about the Desert War. He asked some questions and even want to join our legion that we will have at some point. But yeah, that was pretty nice. And then today, so I helped the guy who has always been very nice to me, as I told you, and I ended up discussing with the diplomat from the other alliance, and the diplomat was the guy whom I killed the troops at the very first when I arrived in the area, and I will show you his first message. So I killed 4 of his troops, and so he had quite a bunch of killed and wounded. Okay, that's his first message. No insult, and I could show you all messages that he sent. There is not a single insult in all his messages. He has not lied at a single moment. Just plain respect. And this is really refreshing. And thank you very much, Fedor, for being a nice guy. Because honestly, people like me, it's very cool to have contact with people like you. And so, yeah, basically we could easily go around the things, understand why everything went wrong, why the war broke out between a small alliance called Ek2, where I went, and this alliance, Rush, and their farm Rimp. And we could easily find a way around and make peace. Just because there was some respect involved between the players. We didn't insult each other. And basically, it was dealt just in a few minutes together. And yeah, nothing to say, nothing more to say. If you respect the other players, then except if you find an asshole, okay? But almost all the time, when you respect someone, the day you will ask a question or you will ask some help, they can, they can come to help. They can explain you how things work. Even if they don't send troops, they could just send a message to someone bullying you and say, okay, those guys are actually nice. Can you just let them? I've done it a few times to defend some nice guys. And yeah, the respect is super, super important in those games because it's just a game. We are already fighting through disrespect in our lives, and when we go into a game, we need to have a safe place, to just let the steam go out. And to have a safe place, we need to have respect, huge respect involved within all the player community. It's super important, and that's what will create some kind of harmony into the game. And basically, you can really be like attacking another alliance, destroying each other, and then just being like, hey, congratulations guys, you really did it well. And learning from all this, And since we are talking about respect, let's talk about respect towards the modes, for example, the days and the modes. But I wanted to especially mention the modes because the mods are often also insulted by many players on the Discord or even on global chat sometimes. But I want everyone to keep in mind that mods, they are normal players like you and me. They were just volunteered to help the community, and they are giving so much time for the community, and they don't get much out of it, okay? For the time they give, they could get a small salary out of it. For example, let me give you a real example. I was in the alliance of a guy called Dark Lord. And Dark Lord was an R4, super active, one of the most influential guys in the kingdom. Because the alliance was the top one alliance, and basically he was kind of super diplomat, and literally he's the second in command of the alliance. And at this time, I was a leader of one of the family alliances of this alliance, and I mostly talked with him, not even in the R5, mostly talked with him, and we got along pretty well. We did a lot of things together. But this guy was one of the most active guys in the alliance. He was a super officer, really one of the best R4 that I've met. And suddenly, he became a mod. By becoming a mod, he put his time and energy to be doing his work as a moderator. So yeah, the Dark Lord that you can see in the official Discord. And he's super active as a mod. But because he's super active as a mod, he's very active now in the game, you know. And his account is no more R4, and he couldn't be R4 because he doesn't have much time to do it. But at least the alliance still kept him. Okay. Mary, on the other hand, she was kicked from her former alliance with her first account because she wasn't there enough for the taste of her R4s. But yeah, because she's dealing with the community, okay? And already kicking someone that is doing so much work for the community, really it's not nice. When you know that one of your players is a moderator, just keep him. Because those guys are doing so much work for all the community, everyone, that please just let them play at their pace as they can, because it's really as they can, okay? They really deserve to stay in your lines. Even though, yeah, they are less active, they can miss events, no problem. They still helping you a way you cannot begin to imagine. And I have seen recently insults toward Mary, people ranting that she wasn't doing her job as a mod and this kind of stuff, you know. And that did piss me off a lot, because Mary is just genuinely a nice person. We discussed quite a lot, and as a content creator, she has helped me a lot. She has taken her own free time for me to deal with lots of matters that I didn't even ask her to do. Okay? She did it on her own just to help me, because she felt this was the right thing to do. And I'm so glad she did. And what I mean is, she's doing lots of things, but you can't even see all of them, because all you have access to is what she says, only what she says on Discord. But you don't see what she does in private. You don't see what she does on our content creator group that she's basically leading, kind of leading. Um, you don't see everything that she does into the game as a moderator. Okay? There is no way you can see it. And so that's very wrong to be ranting about, you are not doing anything. First off, you don't know shit. So shut up. And secondly, well, if you can do better, prove it. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. And thirdly, do not ever disrespect any player or any human being ever again. Because you're just a human being. She's a human being, you're a human being, you have nothing more than her. We are all equal, we are all the same. We just have differences in colors, hairs, height, weight, eyes, and whatever, you know. But in the end, we are just human beings, all the same kind. And yeah, we should all be working toward common goals and not be trying to piss everyone off. So yes, let's not be toxic. Let's create a good environment of play. Let's have a nice community, and let's show some respect to our moderators. Let's show some respect to every player, and also, you know, lots of people will be ranting toward players that spend money into the game, and then, yeah, please guys, I remind you that spenders are the ones making you be able to play this game for free if you are free to play. So give them a thank you, and when they attack you, tell them thank you very much. You're so good. No, just joking on this one, but yeah, basically every player level is important. We need whales because those are really the whales that will basically pay for the game, and lots of the small spenders as well, but not at the same level as a whale. And those games, they keep working because some people are actually buying packs, because you can't buy the game. It's not possible to buy the game. And so you pay if we all go on and go free to play, well, the next month the game closes the doors and it's closed, it's finished. No more game because no one bought a pack and they don't have any money to pay for the servers, to pay the developers, to pay the community managers, to pay for nothing. They can't do anything. And so they have to close the company and it's over. So we do need people to buy packs and to play like this. Yeah, that's how it is. We need them. Then we need free-to-play players also. We need medium pay-to-play. We need a bit of everything, you know. And everyone should help each other around. And of course fight each other, because we are players of the war game, so we want to be fighting each other at some point. But let's do it the right way, with respect, and so that we can all have fun playing the game and learning together how to better play this game. So yeah, that was just my 2 cents about it. That's a long time since I wanted to do a video about respect in the game. So now it's done, and I'll see you all in game. Goodbye all!